down a little. It's about a gentleman doing things he shouldn't be doing and dying as a result. From a traditional 19th century folk tune, The Unfortunate Rake. As I was out walking by St. James Infirmary, I was out walking down by the one day I happened across an old friend and companion, all wrapped up in flannel, though warm was the day. I asked him the reason for all his complaint. 'Tis all on account of one handsome young woman. 'Tis she that has caused me to weep and lament.
I went down to St. James Infirmary, saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table, so cold, so sweet, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can look this wide world over, but she'll never find a sweet man like me. Bragging.
I went down to St. James Infirmary, and I heard my baby groan, and I felt so broken hearted. She used to be my very own.
Now, earlier we were talking about the song St. James Infirmary Blues.
Yeah.
Because you were an honorary Pearly King as well.
Correct.
And it is a very old London song, in fact, because it's about the St. James Infirmary in London. But you have a great take on it.
Yeah, well, you know what? When Meg and I in the White Stripes, we covered that track on one of our early records, and because we got it from a Betty Boop cartoon.
Folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary. See my baby there, she's stretched out on a long white table. She's so sweet, so cold, so fair.
We had a video cassette with Betty Boop cartoons on it, and there was one with Cab Calloway. They, turned him into a ghost, and
wow.
So we love this.
Can you do a Cab Calloway?
I can do my northern Detroit version in the key of F.
Well, folks, I'm going down to St. James Infirmary to see my little baby that she's stretched on a long white table. Well, she looks so good, so cold, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, you may search this whole wide world over, but you'll never find another sweetheart like me. Pot your bones and put them back together. Tell your mama that you're somebody new. Feel the breeze blow and tell them, oh, look out, here it comes. Now I can say whatever I feel like to you.
I went down to St. James Infirmary.
We did St. James Infirmary, which is another song, you know, besides being sort of the template for a certain kind of narrative blues song in a minor key. I mean, everything goes back. There's so many things that go back to St. James Infirmary, which I think we both thought, as we discussed with Tipatina, that, you know, there's something about it that is so classic. It almost doesn't matter how many people have done it. It's just, you know, finding a way into that, finding a way for that to feel like a living thing, was just sort of part of the process for us.
That was even before the door, I think.
Yeah.
That was, so if Tipatina was the door, St. James Infirmary is the gate.
Well,
at the end of the path.
it is the very first thing we recorded
Yeah.
on the first day. And it's epic, and I think if you hear it, I think back to it now, it has a really long instrumental passage from Hugh before it goes into the actual sung verses of the song. It sort of lives in two movements, and it
It's an
sort of
infirmary
sounds
in two parts.
It is,
Yeah.
and it sounds like, you know, exactly what it is. You know, a man, you know, wading into it. You know, cutting through the high brush. You know, to sort of get to the story, and I think that's actually.
I went down to St. James Infirmary. Saw my baby there. She was stretched out on a long white table. So cold, so sweet, so sweet, so fair. Let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be.
In The Unfortunates, St. James Infirmary is actually used as a prologue to set up the entire play that is based off of the many reincarnations of the St. James Infirmary. Even though the play encompasses all aspects of St. James Infirmary, the prologue primarily focuses on the love loss and devastation of the plague. This echoes Cab Calloway's version very closely.
Barkeep, give me another shot of that old crow. I'll tell you a little story about my friend Big Joe. Said I was down in old Joe's barroom, right there in the square. All the usual suspects was assembled. Big Joe McKinney was there. He said,
boys, I wanna tell you a story.
His eyes were all bloodshot red. Well, he leaned down real low and he told me these were the words he said.
I went down to St. James Infirmary. I heard my baby groan. She was stretched out on a long white table. She used to be my very own. Oh, let her go, God bless her. Wherever she may be, she can search that wide world over. She won't never find a meaner man than me. When I die, bury me in straight lace shoes.
a box back coat, and a Stetson hat, and put a $20 gold chain on my daddy's old watch, so those boys know I died standing pat.